So, our first game this evening on Shovelware Showcase is Jerry Rice and Nitus's Dog Football. Lead your team... I'm sorry. Football has gone to the dogs. Lead your team to victory in snow, on the beach, even in outer space. Choose from 12 wild fields. Amenens votre equipalatra victoria dans la neige sur la I can't read Spanish. Yeah. So, was that Spanish? I don't even know. 1 to 4 player season exhibit mode. Over 20 dog breeds. 14 human quarterback. Guys, there are more dogs in this game than there are humans. Oh boy. Before I start, I just want to give everyone... Yeah, that was French. I want to give everyone a piece of advice to just go into full screen mode and just hide the chat. And, you know, if you're at any stream with over 1,000 chatters, not in subscriber mode, and you're expecting to have a conversation or expecting good chatting, then, yeah, then you're in the wrong place. So you probably want to just hide that and just enjoy the stream. Okay, so here's the first problem already. Is that we're gonna get some lovely motion controls. I've been doing it without motion controls for quite a while. And I was very happy to not have motion controls in my life. But they're back. And they're better than ever. This is Jerry Rice and Nitus's Dog Football. Is this music incorporating a guy calling for his dog? Get up, boy! Get up, boy! Wow. So that's a guy telling his dog to get off his couch and stop shitting. And they incorporated it into the song, the theme song for this game. Woo! Okay, so... First things first, allow adequate room around you during gameplay. Okay, good. Yeah, I have a vase nearby and a person. I'm just gonna smack in the face. Yes, I'll be doing that. Also, so this game was referenced on Two on the Vine.
Nitus here. Welcome to the PSA.
2011. Wow. Oh, hey, Jerry. Wow, the game is actually lagging. So, me and KY do a podcast called Two on the Vine, and he does this feature where he gives me a bunch of games that sound like they're fake, and some of them are real, and he says which one's real, which one's fake, basically. Greenlight guess. And this was one of them, even though it's not on Greenlight. And I thought this was a fake game, I think. I don't remember, actually. But regardless, it's real now. Awesome motion controls.
Play now.
Wow, look at this lag. These shitty graphics are lagging the Wii. Look, I can't load these fucking characters! Okay, purple hipster guitar. Valley Girl.
My dogs are worth $1,000,000.
Scotsman McGrady!
To battle!
Another Valley Girl. Ashley
You
Lal.
don't stand a chance.
Oh no. Marty. No, 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 no.
Let's go.
And we need diversity character. You know how I'm gonna be.
Luck of the Scottish.
We only have... Wait. Oh, I can make him pink. Good. I guess we'll do one of each. Oh man, look at all these levels. Bark de Triomphe. Oh no, dog puns? Are we getting dog puns? Bark de Triomphe. Holly Wolf Mansion. Golden Cliffs. What? Lake Snifflepaw. Pooch Plaza. They just stopped trying. Like, they were so pleased with Bark de Triomphe that they couldn't imagine topping it. So they were just like, we're done. Rock and Bark Arena. Wouldn't Bark and Roll work a lot better? Fucking hell. Alright, let's do, I guess we'll just do this one. Tip, some doors and fences will break when you run into them. Oh man, I'm looking, look at the quality. The crab is juggling bones. Quality loading screen for a quality game. Even the loading screen lags. Bigger dog. This is the worst optimization I've almost ever seen for a Wii game, ever.
Welcome to Bark the Trill.
Get him! Get him! Get him, boy! Get him! Get him, boy!
Versus Madison. Choose heads or tails.
Really? With the tails?
Heads. Flip it.
I'd rather not have to try to flip it with motion controls, but thanks anyway. I win! I won the game! I can turn it off now! I'm gonna kick. I don't care what- I don't even really know football that well.
First quarter.
Quit scratching!
Oh, is that fat bastard from Austin Powers? Listen to the music. Oh! Everything is awful, and motion controls and just bad. Okay, motion controls are I don't know what I'm doing. Am I controlling a dog? Tackle. Tackle him. Just fucking clothesline that dog. I don't know how to I don't know what any of this is, and I'm not a football fan, so
Don't be boring. Get going!
okay, well that was good. Blitz. Yeah, let's blitz. I got you, you fuck. I got you. Team Scotland!
Good job.
First down. Select a treat.
Easy. Go!
Wait, am I controlling her as well? What the fuck is this game?
Don't let them see you. Go!
No, maybe I'm not. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's happening. I just want to know how they train these dogs to do this stuff.
Going strong.
Oh no, guys. Guys, I don't think we're gonna win the game of football.
Don't be boring.
We need a dog wall. Gotcha. Gotcha! Arf, arf, motherfucker. See, why when I choose a treat does she throw a treat? I don't get it. I like how there's like doggy obstacles.
Way to go!
Down? H down? Guys, what's an H down?
Stop that ARF attempt.
Is that like a, is that a new KFC dish? An H down? Like a double down?
Don't let them see you sweat. Go, go, go!
ARF attempt miss.
I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of it means.
Don't be boring.
You couldn't get someone who is more ignorant in the game of football than— you know what? That's not true. I'm sure there's plenty of Europeans out there that have no idea how this game is played. American football. Oh, you hear those bagpipes? Ska with bagpipes. That's the music I want to hear when I play a dog football game.
Second quarter.
Look at that. Look at that pointer. Look at that quality pointing. Can of corn.
Steady. Stay. Hut, hut. 24. Argyle. 11.
Argyle.
Red. 19. Green. 6.
What?
Tayberries. Blue.
It's just random colors and numbers now.
Easy, my pretties. Hut, hut. 42.
How the fuck do you do this?
Harga. Quit scratching. Three. Get ready. Blue. Steady now. Hut, quick. Get hut, hut.
I don't know how to play this.
Hey.
Oh! Good, good. I just lost yards.
Easy.
I just lost yards because of awful motion controls.
Easy. Red. 99.
99!
38. Quit screw. Easy now. Tartan. Hake.
Come on. Where's the cursor? Guys, I don't know where the cursor is. This has got to be illegal. Football is not played like this, and I'm pretty sure even dog football cannot be played like this. I'm out of bounds. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Look at that. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, look at that.
Good job.
Oh, this guy is a fucking NFL hero. This dog. Tarn O'Shanter. I thought that said Tam O'Shatner.
Ready. Argyle.
Argyle!
Three.
Shrek! 42!
Three. Go, me wee pretties.
What just happened?
Steady. Red.
How do you do this?
Blue. Get moving. Oops.
You kidding me? You asshole! How dare you? I swear to God, if this motion controls—
Easy, my pretties. Run, me uppies. Geronimo.
Going strong.
I got first down, guys. I guess we'll run it.
Quit scratch. Off you go. Who's a good boy?
You know what you have to do? You have to hold the A button and then throw the controller out your window.
Go for the
And break
Kick
your
it in
Wii.
for half points. Run or pass it in for full points.
Easy. Hey! Kopkaleki!
What was any of this? Wasn't I supposed to kick?
Attempt miss.
Oh, I didn't ARF it. I didn't ARF it down.
Get ready.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Throw the fucking kick. Do whatever you've got to do, Pink Scotsman. I can't believe this. This is some kind of, like, something is wrong here. Okay, they're forcing these dogs to play football in these weird locations with sharp corners and edges. You know, like, what did they do? Like, how did they get these dogs? How did they train them? Is there any kind of rules? Like, is there any governing body to this? What if a dog's on steroids? You know what I mean? What if they're on steroids? What if they get injured? I didn't know that there was this dog, skate park for football, right by the Eiffel Tower. This is, I mean, that's fantastic. Halftime already.
Third quarter.
Third quarter already. Oh my lord.
Be boring.
Don't be boring. Oh. Listen, your game is boring. Show y'all how the fuck it's done. Jesus Christ. Are they paid? Are they paid in cans of corn?
Blue.
Blue!
Moving.
I wanted to go in there. There's a little doggy cave. I couldn't get in the doggy cave.
Is get Go me way, pretty. Get on him.
Complete.
Quickly starting. Run me yappies.
What is that motion? I'm doing it. Tilt it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, oops?
Off you go.
Pass incomplete. Madison's ball.
I swear to God, this game. This fucking game.
Don't be boring. Cabrera.
What was that? What'd you say? I like the big dogs get to bully the little dogs. That's nice. And then they cry.
Don't let them see.
Again, what kind of league is there? Like, is it regulated? Are there people in charge of these things, like keeping an eye on the dogs' safety?
Good job.
You know, what about the quarterbacks? Why are they allowed to get away with everything? Just because they
Get ready.
bigger than you.
Barbados. Go, go, go. Way to go.
Did you just score a touchdown? Fuck.
Stop that ARF attempt.
I'm not letting my dog watch this because I'm afraid what if Molly wants to join the DFL? You know what I mean? Like, what if she sees this and she's like, oh, I'm gonna give up my aspirations so I could be a professional dog football player.
ARF bonus.
I win again.
Well, looks like there's no catching up with Madison now.
Don't be boring.
Hey, well, football season's over, but at least you guys can see this, right? Isn't this great? Look, the dogs don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know what this is. They just want sausage. In fact, years of trying to get this to work. And the only way they've been able to get the dogs to give any fucks about this game is if they put sausage in the football. I'm sorry, did I say sausage? I mean snossage. Is that a dog on a skateboard? That's a dog on a skateboard.
Fourth quarter.
These bagpipes are piercing my ears.
Get ready. Argyle.
Argyle!
Green tea.
Swamp!
Quick start.
Ogre! Onion! Donkey!
Easy. Hut, hut.
Bunny slipper?
Steady. Go, me wee pretties. Cockalakey.
Cockalakey. No, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, you suck. You suck. Motion controls, you fucking blow.
Good job.
Stay red. For the easy now. Get ready. Green. 63. Hike.
Pass it.
Oh! What? This guy sucks.
Quit scratching. Steady. Tartan. Hut, hut.
I still don't actually know how to initiate.
Get moving.
I just...
Pass incomplete.
Oh, I just, like, shake the controller around a lot.
Green. Run me uppies.
Go. Go. Go, motherfucker.
Going strong.
So how about that fight yesterday when the Burger King came out? Remember that? Remember when Justin Bieber and the Burger King came out with Mayweather? Could you choose any two more unlikable things?
Red. Quick.
Like a fucking corporate shill getting Burger King involved and Justin Bieber. Mayweather, I think, is doing a great job at making everyone hate him. Why, you know, why can't, in dog football, why can't you have sponsors come out with you? Like, I want the Burger King to be here at my game, watching the doggies play football.
Hot dog.
Hot! Speaking of... Uh-oh, Lucky Stick was damaged. Look at this. Yeah, look at that right there. That's good, right?
Quit scratching. Steady now. Go, me wee pretty.
Okay. Maybe I'll get some motion. No. No, I can't do that. Why did Jerry Rice put his name on this game?
Easy. Hut, hut.
Did Jerry Rice need the money that bad? Like, was all the
Oops.
This guy's pathetic. Was Jerry Rice that destitute that he had to put his name on a fucking dog football game that's barely functional?
Get moving.
I wonder if he's proud of this. Are you proud, Jerry?
Easy now. Argyle. Run me up.
Is Jerry Rice retired? Because that would make more sense.
Rumble the thumps.
Rumbledy thumps. I just got shit kicked out of me. I think that's it, guys.
Madison wins.
But they will never take our freedom.
I win.
Did you hear what Shrek... I mean, did you hear what my Scottish character just said? Most valuable pooch, Bella. Good game. No, I like this game. I really am enjoying it so much. The controls are really working. I'm not infuriated by dogs playing football. Oh. You'll have to give me a moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I got a funny cone. I'm gonna return to the title. Is there anything else to do in this game? Probably not. Oh man, here we go again with lag. The game, it actually can't handle you selecting characters. It's too difficult. Oh man, you know his stuff is cool. We're not playing much more of this, don't worry. I just want to check out this guy, this character. I bet he's cool. Style, grace. The whole, like, crab juggling. Rock and Bark, a failed pun. My favorite level.
Welcome to the Rock and Bark Arena.
Rob! Did you see Rob? YouTube sensation, Rob!
Marty versus Madison.
I hate everything and everyone involved with this game and with this character that was created, Rob. This Rob character.
Choose heads or tails. Flip it.
How much work did Jerry Rice have to put in? Jerry Rice, all he had to do was just show up, 20 minutes, record some lines, take a few pictures with a dog, and make millions. Look at this kick. You're gonna love this kick. Come on, dogs. Come on, stop this dog from acquiring yardage. Is that what it's called in football? Yardage? Oh, did I say millions? No, no, no. I meant literally millions of copies of this game. Because they printed way too many and probably sold like this one.
Get ready. Baja. Hi.
It was like instead of burying these copies of this game in the Mexico desert like they did with E.T., they just gave them all to Jerry Rice. So like whenever he goes to like a book signing for his newest book about what it means to be the real deal, he brings this game for free, and he just signs it for you. He's like, I got Jerry Rice and Nitus. I don't know why he sounds like Karl Malone, but that's fine.
Don't be boring. Bermuda.
Jerry Rice and Nitus. Dog football. I'll sign y'all for Karl Malone. I'll sign y'all.
Going strong.
You know what? I think I'm done. I really don't think I could play much more of this. I don't want to hear my character. I just thought about that for a second. Like, no, I don't know. We don't need to hear it. 4 out of 5 dogs agree. This game is no walk in the park. Okay, what's next? We've got some other shovelware to get to. We can't be fucking about with dog football. It's funny because the photo on the front looks completely unrelated. Like, it looks like Jerry Rice just took a photo with his dog. Or maybe they took 2 separate photos, like a press photo and, like, just his dog. And photoshopped them in the same picture. And it's like this little circle on the top left of the box. It's just them in this picture. And his dog's face is way too close to his. So I'm gonna bet you it's photoshopped. I bet you Jerry Rice didn't have to do anything except show up and record 20 minutes of lines. Next is Totally Spies, Totally Party. Speaking of party games, I'd like to let you guys know that I also have 2 party games, 2 really, really shitty party games, one for the Wii and one for the Wii U. They look awful. Like, really terrible rip-offs, like 30 minigames each. I think I might invite Mike over one day, and we'll do a joint shovelware showcase. How's that sound? We'll play the party games together and get angry together. And Mike hates a lot of video games. You know, like a lot of bad ones. I think it'll be fun. But for now, I love bad video games. Don't mind me. Mike, he will rip them apart. Okay. Next is Totally Spies. Totally for little girls. Totally awful. Looks a bit like Powerpuff Girls grown up. Alright, here's the back of the box. You ready? Get ready, spies. The life of a spy isn't easy. Dodging losers, infiltrating bases, catching up with criminal masterminds, avoiding bad sushi. It's in green text. I'm sorry. What is that now? The only way to be prepared is training, training, training. Totally Spies, Totally Party is all the experience you need to kick butt, save the world, and sparkle on the catwalk. Join 2 friends to chase the bad guys across 10 different board games using game boards. Oh no. Traps and gadgets. Test your mettle in 25 minigames inspired by the show. Unlock tons of cute outfits as you play. Oh no. What have I done? Who developed this? Valcon Games and Marathon Media? Okay. Nah, I won't save this one. We'll just do this one now. We'll get it over with. Totally Spies. Totally Puke. Never heard of Marathon Media. Or Valcon. But at least a game this good they can be proud of. What? Entertainment. So far, 4 separate studios and developers, publishers, and whatever else those are that I've never heard of. Why are you walking like that? What, are you okay? Are you in need of assistance? This is the same console that Mario Galaxy came out on. And Metroid Prime 3. Think about how good those games look. Just saying. Hello, Spies! It's me, Charlie. I mean, it's me. Another guy. This totally isn't cartoon Charlie's Angels. Mixed with the Powerpuff Girls. Totally original, totally new, totally obscene. Okay, they're spoiling the game. Now we need to check out the story. I need to know. I need to know what happens to the Spies. Blonde, red, black hair. Going for the redhead. Get changed. No. No, I'll just... Whatever I have on is fine. I'm good. Do you think they're gonna let me find a cute boy?
Ah, welcome, Spies. Ladies, it is a dark
His mouth was moving, but he didn't say anything.
Our planet is in grave danger, and only your intervention can save mankind. Naturally, you remember Felicity.
That lip syncing. Naturally.
You confronted her terrifying gladiator robots during an epic battle at the arena.
Yes. Did I? Oh yeah. Yeah, we had us a time. We had us a time. Do you remember when she broke a nail?
Per usual, you defeated her and we sent her off to prison. But we were duped. It isn't Felicity rotting over in the Whoop prison, but a perfect robot copy of her. The real Felicity has just reappeared. She's put
I love
herself
the
in charge
delay
of a robot army
between
that she's
the
sent to wreak havoc and destruction upon the four corners of the globe.
sound.
It strikes me as odd that the globe has
The
corners.
video.
Regardless, we simply cannot let her continue. Spies, I'm counting on you.
Oh, here we go.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm ready. How do we do this shit? I'm ready to get dressed and wear makeup and stuff. Is that what this is? All that, and I got 2.
You have just found a gadget. You will be
Super.
able to use it to gain a decisive advantage in the battle. Use it at the right moment.
Super inflating brooch. Brooch. Brouage. Brouage. Six. Big roller.
Now is the moment to use your gadget.
No. So it's shitty Mario Party, basically.
When you land on your opponent's starting square, you automatically lose 2 life points.
What? The fuck are you? No, that's bullshit. Whom you making these rules up as you go along?
Your enemy has just placed a level 1 trap. If you stop on this square, you will lose 1 life point.
Again, where are these rules coming from? I want to see the rule book. Alright, tell me this isn't rigged. This is a minigame?
You are arriving on a minigame square.
Yes!
If you complete the task, you will be able to place a trap on this square.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to play a minigame. It's gonna be great. It's better than Mario Party. Mario! It's better than Brooklyn! That's Turbulent night flight. Permission to get to the Whoop building. Whoop. W-O-O-H-P. Whoop building. Okay, I have to use some motion controls here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, we're falling from the sky. Some good graphics. Isn't that right, Mitch? So, she's got to land on the building with the thing, and she's got to do it perfectly, otherwise she's going to fall to a gruesome and very, very messy death. Isn't that right, Sam? Yeah, well, you know, yeah, see, she's going to land right out of that building there. And she made it. And she got onto the Fupa building. And now we're going to the bunt round. Blumptacular. Isn't that right, Mitch? Yes! I'm sorry, Jesus. This has got to be annoying. Turbulent night flight unlocked. Thank God. I can play that whenever I want now. Hey, it's Mitch and Mitch in the morning, and we're here to tell y'all about this new spy game, Totally Spies Party. Came out today. What do you think about that, Mitch? Yeah, I think it's great, Mitch. What do you think about it, Mitch? I think it's a great thing, Mitch. You can get FUPA points. You can save them up for the Nifkin round. If you really want to, you can go for the Grundle Protector. And, you know, I think it's great. It's just an innovative, good genre game. There's only one item. I'm kind of yawning here. Like I wasn't tired before I started streaming. Gotta admit. I was not tired before I started streaming. Don't know how this happened. Security system has been activated. Go to the tunnel. Dodge the lasers at the right moment. Swing the Wiimote at the right time. Same direction as the arrows. You know, I was trying. I'm just throwing that out there. It wasn't for lack of effort that I lost that minigame. We don't need to use a gadget. Don't be silly. Oh god, another gadget. Disintegrator boombox. Holy shit. Guys, I think I know how to fix... You know those nights when you can't sleep because you're too, like, wiry or you know... At this again? I think this game would fix lack of sleep. Move it down. Move it. We're going down. We're going down. See? We're going down. We're going to the left. Fuck this minigame. Is that right, bitch? Yeah, well, you know, she got to the Fupa round and she used a lot of her Nifkin points, but the pre-cum round is up next and we're going to get there soon, so... Stick around, and I'll tell you what, there's still a chance for her to win. Still a chance. The games are, you know, there's a lot more to go. Oh, and there's a Grundle. A Grundle selector. Just about up. Please, 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 with motion controls, I am so happy these things are no longer prevalent, because this is just absurd. You know, I probably won't even get to see some of the best mini-games in this, but you have to let the dice fall where they may, so to speak. No gadgets, just mini-games, please. Please let it not be the tunnel laser mini-game, which is totally non-working. I promise you that thing doesn't work. Okay, this is different. High school mini-game, right? What's this? A horde of your fans is chasing you. Get away from them by running as quickly as possible. Swing up and down as fast as you can. Inspired. Look at this inspired minigame design. I just have to shake the Wiimote up and down, that's it. Oh god! I can't believe this. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. No, we don't want a gadget. Where'd the music go? Did we lose the music? I don't know where the music went. I really just disappeared on its own. It didn't ask me. I can't do this. Is there a way to back out of this? Please. Quit. 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 Yes to the menu, thank you. Alright. Alright. No, I don't want to save data. I don't want this to infect my Wii. Arcade mode, here we go. So it's only ones I've unlocked. That is fucking lame. So what's this? More motion controls. I like how someone in chat actually asked me if I had seen Totally Spies. Like, Vinny, have you even seen the show? Have you even seen the show? Come on. No. No, I'm 30. I haven't seen the show. So this is it? This may as well not even be a minigame. No one's even watching this. There's no audience. There's just a bunch of shadowy Cthulhus in the sidelines. They could be cardboard cutouts for all we know. So this minigame and the visuals that we're seeing are totally unrelated. Not only that, but you would expect it to be some kind of rhythm game. They're not even timed to the music. No, I'm not 30 yet. I mean, I'm close to 30. It's easier to say 30, you know. May 12th, I'll be 30. And then you guys can all stop watching because I'm too old and out of touch with what you youngins like in the video games world. Come on! I want to get one more minigame, at the very least. What's that? What's this K-pop thing that you guys keep talking about? Back in my day, all we had was Nintendo. Nintendo. Alright, final minigame. Here we go, final minigame. We're gonna... Here it is, right here. It's gonna be great.
You are arriving on a minigame square. If you complete the task, you will be able to place a trap on this square.
It's the motion controls that are getting me angry. The game itself isn't as bad as some of the other ones I've played in my day, but it's just infuriating. Again, I have my sensor bar right under the monitor. There should be no calibration issues whatsoever. I've not... Oh, it's this one again?! Oh, look, I did it. Is there only this minigame? I don't think there. I'm not going to get any other minigames. I'm not even sure that the RNG in this game knows how to go beyond 3. Vinny, have you even watched this shit? Don't be a hater, okay? It was a good show. Vinny, I'm telling you, Totally Spies was a good show, and you should have watched it because it was a good show, and you're totally hating, and it's a good show. You are the target demographic for this show, Vinny, and the fact that you haven't watched it shocks and surprises me.
Use it to gain a decisive advantage in the battle. Use it at the right moment.
Vinny, do not make fun of my Sammy. This is my show. I love it.
Your enemy has just placed a level 1 trap. If you stop on this square, you will lose 1 life point.
Hey, you come to the new club, Totally Spies Club. I'm holding out for one more minigame, guys.
Now is the moment to use your gadget.
Let's not do that, though. It's really, really simple Mario Party, though. Like, it's like a really stripped-down version. I'm pretty sure Mario Party 1 had, like, way more content than this. It did. Like, it definitely did. It had, like, 50 mini-games. There's a bunch of different spaces you could land on. Whoa, I really got lost in thought. I was thinking like the nature of the universe. Like I went on like a Matthew McConaughey like really deep metaphysical thought process like in True Detective. I just finished that show last night, by the way.
When
Now
you
that
land
was
on
a good
your
show.
opponent's starting square, you automatically lose 2 life points.
I was really hoping to just see one more minigame. Like, we've only seen 3. And that's not enough to get a good idea. Telling you, Marty. It's like the whole of the universe just passed behind me. I was playing this shitty spy game. My consciousness faded into oblivion. It's the inconsequential mess that we all born into. And the only thing I could do to fix it is to drink and smoke, Marty. Alright. Guys, let's bet. How much you guys want to bet that my next minigame is going to be the lasers? Here it is, right here. We're going to use a gadget. We're going to use Boombix. Isn't that cool? Look how long it takes. Because I wouldn't be able to process that emotionally unless it went so slow. Is this dog football? Holy shit, it's dog football. Oh wait, no. Hurry up, Fufu is going to explode. Throw it as far away as possible. What's Fufu? Is that a dog? Goodbye, Fufu! It's dead! A dog just died. And she's happy. She's loving it. She's loving it. PETA. And they're complaining about GTA 5 because a guy with a traffic cone on his head humped the air. This is where they need to look. Alright? Because now I'm totally inspired to grab a dog by the tail and swing it around like Bowser from Mario 64. Wait a minute. Wait, I haven't found any giant reptilians that I needed to swing by the tail. But then again, I haven't found one. Dogs are much easier to get hold of. This game is fucked up! We gotta do one more minigame. After that, I can't not see one more. Why am I still playing this? Because just a quark in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Is there a point to any of this? No, there's no point why I should be playing this game. Final minigame. I hope it's the laser one. That would be cool. I like the laser one. Where you have to go through the wet lasers in the water tunnel. Oh fuck, it's this high school one again. Well, that's all I needed to know. Alright. Totally Spies gets 2 bananas out of 7. Yeah. Next up, maybe, I'll tell you what, maybe when Mike comes over and we do those party games, maybe I'll coerce him into playing 10 minutes of this one too. And we'll see some other mini games that aren't just lasers. Oh wait, no. This next game is called Space Camp. Do you want to go to Space Camp? So this is from, it says video games must be returned to a checkout desk. On the inside, it says West Bloomfield Library. Oh my god. Whoever sent this to me stole this from a library. What's this doing in a library anyway? Immediately remove the game from your record and allow you to check out another game. Only 2 games may be checked out at an individual at any given time. Help maintain games and packaging in proper working condition. West Bloomfield Library. You bastard. You absolute bastard. Well, there's no use crying over spilt horse shit, so let's just read the back of the box, shall we? Welcome to Space Camp. You've been accepted into Space Camp, where you'll be put to the ultimate test. Receive all the training and tools to become a real astronaut. Your newly acquired skills will come in handy, because during a training session, you get rocketed to the moon with Murph, with your faithful robotic sidekick, ARP. Tars, is that you, Tars? You will need to complete daring and dangerous lunar missions to refuel your spaceship and return home safely. Murph, we're going to fucking space. Exciting intro. Could you believe someone stole this from their public library? Why does this game even belong in a library, for one? It says 4 training missions, space camp, open, 20 daring moon missions, customizable characters, robot sidekick, mild fantasy violence. So let's see. Wow, look at this cutscene. It's actually not completely terrible. Oh wait, no, that was just 7 Studios. Whatever that is. Is that my Tars? Okay. Well, we need to go on an adventure. Okay. Have some nice motion controls going on here right now. Really good ones. Really good ones. Really good. Really? I've had enough! Can we... I can't... I can't... Oh yeah, I am dropping frames. So it looks like I have to restart the stream because I'm dropping frames for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. Stream is lagging. I will be right back. Whoa. Whoa. It is under the TV. For some reason, the stream is lagging really bad. And it's not my end. I restarted. I think it's Twitch. My internet seems good. Everything seems good. It's probably Twitch. So, I mean, I would say just wait a bit. And I'll be back as soon as I can. It's not going to be good. Let's wait and see if it's... Looks like I'm back. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. I just don't know how it fixed itself. So I was getting like 0.2 megabyte per second upload speeds, and it was pretty pathetic. And I kept trying, and it was like 0.01, 0.04, 0.5. So I just kept trying, and now it's back to 20 megabytes a second. It's like 25. Is it worth tweeting again? I would say not yet. I'll tell you why. I want to make sure this works first. Let's make sure this works, and then I'll tweet it out. New World Towers. Hopefully this game is worth it. We'll spend 5 minutes, see if I'm dropping any loads. I mean frames. I even fixed the sensor bar issue, guys. Oh man, so let's see. Hopefully things worked out. Apparently there were a lot of outages, Verizon outages, and I think they were probably mitigating the damage and spreading around people's upload speeds to recover. I could be wrong, but it seems like things are okay now, and there were a lot of outages in the New York City area. So the problem fixed itself. It took a while. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. But, you know, I usually start streaming around midnight, 1 a.m. Eastern anyway, so... All races are equally as good, whether you're white, brown, or normal. See, big thumbs up to everyone, every race. Look at this customization. This is like World of Warcraft level. That's stylish. Converse? Y'all got my Converse? Add your character's name. Well, I already committed to the B. I tried to get a V, but I couldn't do it. So we're already committed, so we're gonna be bind. It's looking... I guess that's looking okay, so I'll send out a tweet. New Wild Towers. Yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to that song. Alright, sorry for the internet issues. Wait, sorry. The stream went dead. Internet issues resolved. Please come back, please. Please. Vinny. You, dear I missed so much Vital Story. Ah, fuck?
Welcome, future astronaut. My
What?
name is Commander Jim Wiggins.
Commander
and I'll be
Chin.
your instructor here at Space Camp.
This guy is jacked, and his chin is so cut and perfect. It's what
Are you
astronauts
ready for
look
the
like.
Adventure of a lifetime. Jim Wiggins, the Jim Wiggins. I was an actual standby astronaut twice.
Oh wow.
Surely you've heard of me.
No, I haven't.
Well, that's troubling. Maybe I need to give my agent a call. Never mind that now, though. We have work to do.
Do you see how funny? The dialogue is good.
You're
Is that
also
R2
gonna
in the
get a
in the
taste of
left?
the real-life astronaut experience here, which means you're going to be going through some of the same training that I did. Have I mentioned that I was almost an astronaut twice? That sounds good to me.
I don't want to hear
First up,
anything
let's
more
go
about
over
you,
your ARP.
Chin Butt. Let's go over
Your
what's
autonomous robotic partner. It's that cutting-edge and incredibly expensive robot that's been following you since you got here.
Sorry if the game was a little low. It should be a bit better now.
We're allowing each student to hang out with it one day during their stay to help with training and such. And today happens to be your
Oh
day.
god, is this Handsome Jack? Someone in chat just said that. This is Handsome Jack Origins.
It is. Anyways, this AR
See?
has
He just
next
acknowledged it.
generation artificial intelligence. Try starting up a chat with your new pal by interacting with it.
It's a robot. It's not my pal. Also, this has got to be the future because this thing, we don't have things that can hover. This dude is hovering like that. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Greetings. My name is ARP, classification number 012876
Tars.
Mark II.
Hold on, Tars.
Hello, my new young friend. Your voice data signature has been recorded and cataloged. I now await any instructions you might have.
Hello, my young friend. Would you like to give your new robotic friend a hug?
If you are ever in the need of information, please just interact with me, and I will give you an update on the current situation.
What do you mean a hug? My robotic arms are perfect
That
for
is not
hugs.
all. I can also give you feedback on your surroundings. If you select items with your reticule,
I really don't
will
want a
relay
hug.
information where applicable.
Please. I've been in space for 10 years. I'm lonely. And also, apparently, I'm William Shatner.
I can also let you know when you have incoming messages. Speaking of which, Commander Wiggins has just alerted me that he requires your attention.
Cut McBrocksteak Lesnar McArmstrength. That's this man's name.
Did you have a nice chat with your new and incredibly advanced best friend?
I didn't really, you can't be friends with a hunk of junk. I mean, almost every piece of dialogue in Empire Strikes Back is someone being dismissive to C-3PO. Because they know he's just a robot.
It's time to begin your space camp training. We have many experiences waiting for you, and you'll need to try out each to collect special patches. Everyone loves patches, right?
Hey, here's the space camp. Here's how we start. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this rag over your face, and you're. Oh wait. Sorry, that's different.
Patches are prizes you can show off to friends, and also they bring flair to you. And because whoever returns to me with all 12 patches, you might. How would you like the chance to enthusiasm? That's what I like. Do you want to know more about the areas of space? Gotcha. Go on and have fun.
Yay! Do you want to go to space with David Bowie? Do you want to go to space with your man? Come to space and Pluto and Mars with Ziggy Stardusts. And before you know it, you'll be in the can. 'Cause I'm a certified space instructor. I'm a certified spaceman. play some shuffle puck with camp visitor. And if you're lucky, you'll get to eat some refried spam. This is Space Camp, guys. You can hurl shuffle pucks. This is what you learn in Space Camp, how to do shuffle pucks. Control to aim, Alt A to build power, push to launch. Hoop scooch? No fucking way. Oh, I was about to say, I just got 1,000! Guys, 1,100. I am a god at this game. No training required. Would you like to go to space camp with the Bowie? Would you like to go to space with your man? I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's a new song. I just wrote it now. That's not gonna even break 20. You know, this is actually not terrible, but I have to say, what does this have to do with Space Camp? Fuck. I'm not understanding how this is working. I mean, I get it, but you just controlling it is a little weird. Alright, we got this. Game over. Great job. Play again anytime. Did I get a patch? Would you like to go to space camp with David Bowie? Would you like to go to space camp with your friends? If you would just inhale some chloroform and wake up with your pants around your head. How many complaints am I gonna get? Send all email complaints to no@no.no. Can I play basketball? Oh, is this space basketball? Yeah, space basketball! So far, I haven't had any indication that this place is Space Camp, aside from its wacky futuristic approach to decor. Would you like to shoot some hoops with David Bowie? Would you like to shoot some hoops way out in space? Would you like to go to bed with David Bowie? And wake up with some makeup on your face. Guys, I don't even know where these lyrics are coming from. It's like a higher power is giving them to me. I don't understand it myself. Oh yeah, if you like Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. Shooting hoop in the Barkley net. +3 for swish. I gotta say, this is pretty fun. It actually kind of, it kind of works. You know, both minigames so far were solid. The motion controls weren't terrible. It recognized the subtleties of my inputs. Now, I know it sounds dirty, but I assure you it's
The
not.
instructor has further information for you. Please.
The mini games were not terrible. The Gemini mission. Get to learn about Gemini. There's the jabroni device. Let's get in the jabroni device. You guys ready? Alright. And now we're all shaken up on the insides. And our fluids have been rearranged and reorganized. And we're ready to go. Oh. And you can collect new clothes too. I remember we were watching Gattaca, my friend Tyler and I believe Mike, and it was my first time seeing it, and there was one of those things in the background. What's this? Connection conduit. Oh, is that what that is? And there's one of those things in the background, and I looked at it, I was like, well, is that a jabroni device? And it was just laughter. We just all started laughing because it really is a jabroni device. Also, that Agar game, the Cell Division game, they put a Vinesauce skin in there. They made it blue. It's a blue V, which is probably... it's a little wrong, but, you know, I'm okay with it. I was pretty happy about that, actually. Trust to power is a go! Let's see if this minigame is shit. It's not shit. I gotta say, it's not shit. It's actually okay. What is this? How did someone sneak a decent game in here with the shovelware? How's that for fuel economy? It's none of the minigames are original at all. I have to say, absolutely none of them. He said he added it as a thank you. Deku King, I actually didn't realize that, but I was happy to stream the game, and I'll probably stream it one more time as well. That's really cool of him, and I really, really appreciate that. I don't know who that guy is, but it looks like he's trying to make a good game. So here's the thing. I've come to a very sad realization. This game is not a good game. But I've been playing so many awful games for Shovelware Showcase, like really, really bad ones, that this one seems halfway competent.
Hey there, you're back. Excellent. You'll find, head on back here once you have all...
Okay. I just, my standards are low. I'm vulnerable, guys. Even shitty games like this could appear decent to me. I can't fabricate any items to use on the moon, that's a shame. Play fire suppression training? When I'm done with this game, I better be able to go to space in real life and be prepared. And also, I want to see how Brock McManchin Steak Knife Esquire Lesnar III, Bulkman, how he became Handsome Jack. Watch for smoke, hold B button, keep temperature down. Would you like to put out fires with David Bowie? In the capsule down and to the right. There's another fire over by the dashboard. If you don't put out the fire, we'll down the flight. I'll give you a hint. That liquid is not what you think it is. Could you imagine if this is part of the training regimen to get to space? Also, this is really inaccurate. I have to say, this is, it's basically a guess. I lost, guys. Every part of this is just a crapshoot because you don't know where you're aiming. Shit. I'm gonna do this. Come on. Oh god, this is like the gold saucer for space. Which we're up to in Final Fantasy VII, by the way. We're up to the gold saucer. Oh, shit, I just won. I just barely won. Congratulations! You didn't crash land to Earth. You're still alive. But, you know, your crew's dead. Your family's dead. Jesus Christ has not risen from the grave on the third day. And guess what? You didn't go to space. It was all in your head, Luigi. Metroid defense. Oh, meteoroid. Protect the lunar base from bombarding meteoroids. I wonder if it's gonna have me shooting rockets at them. Just like real space. Guys, is this space camp? Lasers! This is what they have to teach the astronauts. You know, to prepare them to be spacemen. You got to play a shitty knockoff of an old arcade game, and you know, because when you're on the moon, you never know what could happen. You got to protect the supply depots. 2 supply depots remaining. This is just a slightly altered version of that other game, except this time I have targeting reticule. Reticule. Would you like to shoot the rocks with David Bowie? If you don't, you'll have to go and shake your head. The shame will be the end of your space career. And then you'll wind up in an alley. Dead. They're getting worse, guys. The Bowie lyrics are getting worse. That's not even a real song. I don't know where that came from. If anyone wants to do something with that vocal melody, I wish you luck. That's free. Black and blue pants. Metal ore extractor. Okay, so those mini games are done. I have not received any badges or anything yet. Get probes into Saturn's atmosphere. Look for an opening, push the Wii remote forward, try to hit the planet. Uh-huh. What do I have to do? Push forward? I'm pushing. Fucking space Nazis. Come on. Well, is this what it's like to land a probe in Saturn's atmosphere? You go super fast through the rings? Why couldn't we just tilt the thing up a little bit? Then it wouldn't have to go through the rings. And it explodes when it hits the atmosphere. Is this real life? I had 4 Saturns left. I failed. I don't want to try again, no. No, I'm good. We're just checking out the mini games, and then I'll probably switch games to our last game, which is a surprise for now. But I do have one final shovelware game for the night, and it's a GameCube one. And I'll say that there is a Kraken in the game. Just think about that for a minute. Would you like to go to Spies with David Bowie? Would you like to go explore the stars with me? Would you like to go to Spies with David Bowie and share? And go on an adventure under the sea? Something is wrong with me. It's clearly... I have no shame or any embarrassment reflexes
Training pool area. Select the pool platform to enter.
that I'm doing those voices in front of, what, 1,700 people? No problem. I'm okay with it. I'm more worried about drinking seltzer while I'm streaming, because I know that's going to come all back up in the form of bubbles. Grab the elements with A and drop them into the bin. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this one's bad, guys. I knew it would be bad right from the start, but... Whoa, I know that sound effect. Guys, what's that sound effect from? That is so familiar. What is that from? That is so familiar. Jack and Daxter. Added valuable elements in your inventory. That, yeah, that's a little rough, that one, because you have to use the Wii controller like a joystick. It's not nearly as accurate for that. There's a Mario Party song I want to play for you guys. Hang on. Oh, what the hell is the name of it? Mario Party. What was the, what was the name of that Mario Party song? Hang on, I'm looking for it. You know what, though? I have it in one of my GTA videos. It's this one.
So this is a nice wall. Oh shit, here we go.
This song. That's what I think of when I saw that minigame. Immediately. Alright, and one more jabroni minigame, I think. Is this a robot? Change robot color. What if it doesn't want to be yellow? That's my performance of the song. Using a human voice, you can replicate the instruments of that song. Do I have enough patches yet?
Hey there. Head on to the pool area to earn some patches. And remember to talk to your ARP if you're not sure what to do next.
Fuck
Spacewalk
you.
training, select the pool platform to enter. This spacewalk training, select the pool platform to enter it.
Where's the pool platform? We haven't done any training yet. Where's the... I just want to go through the story.
This spacewalk training pool area allows future... Select the pool platform to enter it. Or locate the Moonlander Simulator and MAT along the northeast
Select
wall.
the pool platform. What does that mean, pool platform? Pool platform. Or the lander. Didn't we do the lander thing? Right here. It's a pool.
Do you wish to enter the pool?
Yes.
All right. First...
Okay, now we can see what this game is all about. And then stop playing it forever. Mun shovel.
These glowing objects are highlighted by your spacesuit helmet. Select them to bring out your shovel.
Okay. Of course, I gotta do the fucking motion.
As you can tell, exposed moon rock on the moon. Collect 3 moon rocks to receive a pack.
Worst minigame ever. I'm using a shovel in a pool underwater and collecting moon rocks. I just don't know how accurate this game is to Space Camp. I thought this was officially sanctioned by Johnny Space Camp, leader of the Space Camp organization. Come on, Tars!
Select the pool platform to enter it. This is a solar generator. Before it can be used, interact with the object to deploy its solar. Good job. On the moon, astronauts would use... Here is your patch.
Got a patch for pressing a button. Come on, Mark! What is this game where you...
Ready to exit the pool?
Yes.
Okay, up we go. Once we
reach the top, you will find yourself in a white room with bars in the windows. Don't worry about that. You're in space. Your training has served you well, my friend. I think that's it. I think we've seen the whole game, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. We've seen everything. So you know what that means, right? It's time for our next game. My official review of Space Camp is it's bad in the sense that it's boring and it's dumb, but it's not that bad. And some of the mini games actually work. You could find better versions of those mini games probably on your computer or on like newgrounds.com or something. But I guess if you know you're young and you know your parents come home with either Space Camp or Totally Spies or Jerry Rice and Nitus's Dog Football, I guess you'd be better off with Space Camp. So that was probably the least bad of the three so far, and most tolerable. I want to read an email I got from someone in chat. This is the magic of streaming and why I love Vinesauce so much, why I love streaming so much, why I love this community. I got an email, check this out, from someone who worked on Jerry Ritus. Jerry Rice and Nitus dog football. Sorry. Jerry Ritus, my bad. This is a real email I got, guys. From Mike. My stepdad and I worked on that game. The only reason Jerry Rice is even involved with the project was because the owner of Judo Baby thought that the game would sell millions if the game had a football star in the game. Jerry Rice loved the idea of the game, but wouldn't agree to be in it unless we changed the title of the game to the title it is now. After the game released, Judo Baby went bankrupt because the game was shovelware shit, and we had to close the company down. I never got paid for the audio work I did. All the sound clips and voices in that game were edited by me. Sure, it's not very hard work, but I would have loved to have gotten paid for it. If there's anything else you want to know about that shitty game or the company it came from, feel free to ask. How about this? If you're still watching, Mike, email me a little bit about the impetus behind this project. How long did it take to develop it? That's one question. My second question is, did you guys know you were making a turd? My third question would be, did the owner of the company try to cut back on development time in order to just push something out the door? And 4, did you ever meet Jerry Rice? Do we believe him? Maybe. In this case, I don't really think it matters. You know, that sounds about right. Regardless of whether or not he's telling the truth. I would say he's telling the truth. It seems plausible. But who knows? Oh boy. This next one is a GameCube game. And I'm getting my GameCube controller. Thanks to Smash Brothers, I now have a veritable fuck ton of GameCube controllers on hand. And man, I don't want to spoil it, right? Like, I love keeping a surprise for as long as I can. However, I have to tell you guys the name of the game now because I'm about to stream it. Well, how about this? Why don't we get to the title screen first? Take a look at the title screen. Oh, what's that? SeaWorld, Shamu, Finn Designs, SeaWorld Incorporated, Activision. What could this be? Magic Wand. Magic Wand? Yep. Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. Look at that. Is that a little crawfish? You ready for SeaWorld Adventure Parks? Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures? I know the fuck you are. The ultimate underwater adventure. Battle the evil Kraken and Poseidon, the sea god. Thrash and smash your way to unlocking special powers. Bravely duel thousands of dangerous sea creatures. Explore the amazing secrets of the lost city of Atlantis. Let's get started. I'm going to continue without saving. Mission objectives. Shamu and Horatio conclude another fantastic day at sea. Who the fuck is Horatio? whatever. Learn how to use Shamu's animal behaviors, pick up items, avoid sea mines, and break open sea chests. Listen closely to Horatio as he speaks through SeaWorld's magic portal. Is this canon? That SeaWorld has a fucking magic portal? When the fuck did SeaWorld get a magic portal? And why wasn't I informed about this? This is gonna be every time we're in a menu, isn't it?
Welcome to SeaWorld Adventure Park. I'm Horatio the Manatee.
Oh, it's a manatee.
Our last show for the day has ended.
Manatee.
Let's begin our lessons for your new animal behavior, Shamu.
What do you mean, it's a manatee? Why can a manatee speak?
You will see the awesome picture of Shamu, the powerful and majestic killer whale. It is surrounded by a green and blue circular bar and has corals and seashells all around it. This indicator will help guide you throughout our adventures. Let me explain. See that green semicircle around your picture? This is your health bar.
I don't want this.
Keep this bar green and full. Otherwise, you'll have great difficulties continuing. I will always tell you what you will need to keep this bar full, so listen carefully. Now, the blue semicircle is your air, your oxygen, and just like the green bar, you'll always
because whales are mammals.
Full. Otherwise, you may lose your turn and have to start again. Remember to always
stop placating me.
Your green and
all right, I'm a grown-ass man. I mean, whale.
Then, you see those numbers on top of the little red bubble to the right of your picture?
No,
this
what are
is
numbers?
A percentage of your agility. The higher the number is, the more animal behaviors you can perform with the skill and majesty of Shamu.
Animal behaviors.
As high as you can. I will show you how.
When did Shamu become a magical fucking being?
To communicate with you,
from what I remember, Shamu was just like a random whale they kept in captivity.
You'll see me,
you know, apart from its natural habitat, but you know, I guess slave whales become magic if you give them enough time in a cage.
But beware, sometimes our communication can be interrupted by other more sinister creatures from the deep. They will also have green and blue bars for you to see their health and oxygen levels as well.
Yes.
Now, back to those wonderful red bubbles. These bubbles are your...
What are they? They're shrimp?
Capture as many of these red balls of krill as you can.
Krill, right.
This will increase your agility and make it easy for you to perform your animal behaviors when needed. Eating krill balls will also help make your green bar stay full. And your agility percentage number will
I want to hear him say magnificent.
Magnificent.
Yes!
See these sea chests? They come in many forms, but most have the look of these particular ones. Once the chests have been opened, you'll notice them filled with many fantastic goodies and surprises. Swim over these.
Isn't it great when a game's tutorial is just explaining things to you without actually giving you a chance to play the game?
You need to collect as many as
you're just like,
to keep your oxygen level up.
You know, you just watch the tutorial all at once. Here's what they should have said. Do you see these air bubbles? Collect them to make your air increase. Eat shrimp to make your health go up.
Just like other mammals.
Oh, fucking hell.
Plenty of air. Otherwise, you'll lose your turn and have to start over. Losing all of your air will affect your health. I will always remind you when you need to get more air. If you look at the top of the
my God!
In the center of it, you'll see your inventory of items which you have collected.
I want to play the game.
Fabulous photos of SeaWorld. You can also collect many ancient relics, which give you more points.
And photos of SeaWorld. Which of these two things don't fit together? Oh wait, they don't fit together at all. They both don't.
These are the sea mines.
SeaWorld, this is an advertisement for fucking slave captivity.
Explode.
I don't really care that much about it. I'm just...
When you swap the sea mine,
you know,
you can use it as an extra defense against
ancient relics.
Creatures. Be very careful. Swimming into the mines will cause explosions.
Oh, is that what they do?
Into the mine, It will also affect your health.
Is that what they do?
And one more thing about the mines. There are also sonic mines, which are triggered by your movements. The closer you get to them, the faster they beep. When you hear
Isn't this what video games are about? You learn new mechanics as you go along?
Help you avoid any damage. On the upper right of the screen, you will see numbers. These numbers represent your score.
It's got to be after score. It's over.
Allows you to perform.
There's definitely nothing else after the numbers in the top right.
The numbers on the krill ball to see if it's high enough for you to successfully use your animal behaviors.
Right.
If it is not, then quickly get more krill. Try to keep your agility above the 40 percentile range.
So we're done now, right? We don't have any more tutorial.
Can you see that shiny? This is what is known as a kraken crystal. Everywhere the dreaded kraken travels, he leaves these crystals behind.
This music is driving me insane.
Which forms into a solid crystal once it stays in the water too long. These crystals are very powerful and can also give you points. They can give you the ability to unlock new and more powerful animal behaviors. Shamu as a powerful and majestic killer whale.
We're done now, right?
Of the magic of SeaWorld.
Magic.
He has special abilities we call animal behaviors, but no other animal has.
What's so fucking magic about SeaWorld?
You can use against your enemies.
So we're... Oh, God! Still going!
You have another set of behaviors to protect
behaviors! How many times are you gonna say behaviors?
And then there is a set of behaviors which allow you to show your power and strength. These are your special animal behaviors.
Behaviors. Oh, I can play!
Now swim towards the krill. Glide through it, and you will pick the krill up in the...
Couldn't we just do this from the start?
Just swim gracefully.
You said that already!
Just swim towards the krill, glide through it, and you will pick the krill up in this manner. Now, give it a try. Just swim gracefully through the krill bubble. Outstanding! Swim close to the chests and break them open by using your powerful tail fluke.
Tail fluke? How can he do that?
Swim close to the chests and break them open by using your powerful tail fluke.
I just learned that! I literally just learned that. You told me twice, dude.
Swim over the air bubbles.
Swim over the air bubbles! How do I collect the air bubbles again?
Now, hit the... Excellent.
Oh, sweet Jesus, please.
Now, swim over the relic and the photo to collect...
I know how to collect things! I've been told!
Terrific.
Can I beat the shit out of the fucking manatee?
Now go to the crystal and Nice! Very nice, Shamu. Shamu, create a single bubble layer around yourself. Press the... Awesome!
Awesome!
Now for the special behavior. Press the... This is your echo rumbler, which sends out a loud killer whale call and stuff. Excellent.
Okay. Where'd that come from? Under the oh, okay, under the bleachers, under the seats. There's an ocean under the seats, guys, of SeaWorld. This would fucking give me nightmares if I played this when I was like 6, which is probably the target demographic for this game. You're trying to get people to SeaWorld, so what do? You have a giant fucking squid causing havoc and destruction. I'd be terrified. I read that as Samus's.
Swim away quickly. Flee from the Kraken to complete this mission.
Remember all those abilities that I was told about just a minute ago? I can't use them. I can't use them. So the first level that you give me after that long tutorial is a level where I can't remember or retain any of my skill knowledge. It's just swim and avoid, like, tentacles. Oh my god. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I don't know how we're in the ocean. I don't know how this happened. It just looks like a polluted fucking wasteland. Like, this doesn't... It looks like a foggy, like... Someone's, like, lower fucking intestine. Just polluted and foggy. Okay, we're back at SeaWorld again. I don't know what that was. I didn't know that under the ocean there was man-made glass tanks.
Mission success. After showing off his strength,
oh my god,
the Kraken holds Horatio in a cell.
How did he... What do you mean a cell? What, the Kraken... He's got a prison? Did he make it? Who made the prison?
Find the anchor and break the chains attached to it. The rocks will break and Horatio will be free. Shamu's quick thinking worked. The Kraken is too big for this hole and ceases his chase for now.
Why is Horatio speaking in third person?
Kraken is up to something for sure. Be careful. He might be very dangerous. What's this? A hole? Maybe the way to Horatio? Let's see. The Kraken's crystals give Shamu magic abilities. Collect them all. I am trapped. Rescue me and complete this mission. Great, you found a Kraken crystal.
Great! Oh, please, I hope he says that every time. No, he doesn't, sadly. It's weird for a game that's, like, just kind of simple, where you're more or less just, you know, moving. It's a 2D game, moving on a 2D plane. I gotta say, the controls are pretty rubbish. The swimming, it's really, really hard to know where you're gonna end up swimming, and you can't go in tight circles. Like, kinda, but not really.
You found a silver key.
Puzzles. What? Tonally, this does not fit this game. Again, I didn't even get a chance for like a second to try out any of the combat or to figure out like any of the things that are happening in this game, immediately you're thrown into a puzzle.
Be careful. You can never know what's inside these boxes.
Okay, I want to break it. What? Let me break it. Is that not a breakable box? Maybe not. Only some boxes are breakable. Okay. Oh yeah, the controls are garbage. Wasn't I just trying to do that? Okay, so boxes only break when they want to. I like that mechanic. It's you know, it's like randomness keeps the game interesting and spicy. There's even a sign that says this way. I love that. I love that there's a sign that says this way. Like there's only one way to go. Let's just, you know, put the sign there. This game is for babies. They marketed this game for babies. I wanna go SeaWorld, Mom! We are not flying. Where is SeaWorld? Florida? I don't even know. We are in fucking Seattle, Washington, son. Florida is very far away, son. We can't just drive over to SeaWorld because you want to. Alright? And stop being so fucking spoiled about it. But hey, I want to see Shamu fight the Kraken! And then, like, the kid gets there. Finally, he's at SeaWorld. His whole life he's been waiting for this moment. And there is no Kraken. There's no fighting. There's no landmines or undersea mines. There's no bubble shield. None of it is real. Well, when is this shield gonna go away? I can't attack when I have a shield up. Also, aesthetically...
Poison.
Poison. Also, poison makes the graphics even worse. I was gonna say, this game is a fucking mishmash of colors.
Found a gold key.
It's like... You know, look at all the colors. There's purples, there's yellows. Lots of green, blue, like everything is every color on the planet is represented on this level. And it looks like someone had like a Mexican pizza mixed with Nerds candy and ate confetti and shit it all out. Undigested. That's what the graphics in this game look like. You know, Jim, I've been struggling with this undersea level for a few weeks now, a few months now, actually. I just don't know what the ocean really looks like. I don't know how to find out. I mean, I'm not a fish. Why don't you just put in a bunch of colors, you know? Just like a lot of coral and, all the plants can be like green and purple and yellow and shit. I mean, that may be realistic to some extent in some parts of the ocean, but it's gonna look like ass. Nah, don't worry about that. You need a lot of color. Video games needs lots of colors. Wait, is there static? Do you guys hear static? Like, when everything's quiet, do you hear, like, a low buzz? Because if so, I can fix that. Just let me know. Okay, no, we're good then. Okay, cool. Is the game driving me this crazy where I'm hearing static?
Great! You found the Kraken crystal.
Oh, this ship, these enemies. Are there just infinite amounts of these fish? Are they unkillable? That is infuriating.
Some food. No one can fight on an empty stomach. When you reach this point, your agility is also decreasing. And before you know it, you won't.
Okay, I got that.
Help me.
Echo the dildo.
You can never know what's inside these boxes.
This guy is still telling me that boxes contain mysterious things in them.
Poison.
Thanks for the poison. That's good. Vomit filter, engage.
Great relic.
Oh, this is a hard game to play.
Nice postcard.
2 bubbles.
Cool postcard.
Cool! We're gonna save this twat. We're gonna save him. I promise you.
Shamu, you must restore our great part from the destruction of
Voice
Poseidon.
acting.
This will be a journey unlike any you've ever experienced. You must follow this treacherous tide. And
Your
defeat
whole
the
life
enemies
has
of
been
our
inside a
SeaWorld,
park.
Poseidon and his evil servants. And when you return, be sure to seal off each of the holes beneath the park. Restore SeaWorld to its greatness once again.
Poseidon and his evil servants. Wasn't Poseidon a good guy? Did the people developing this game just have no idea what the fuck they were doing?
Great! You found a Kraken crystal. Cool relic.
Cool relic. So, okay, not only do you have to go through this uninspired, boring piss maze, you then have to go all the way back to the entrance. Like, just bring me there. You know? Like, I'm ready, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm gonna need some shrimp. I'm telling you, I've been waiting for that shrimp. Or krill, sorry. And there's so many, you don't know which enemies are in the foreground and which enemies are in the background. Like, you can tell if there's not 10,000 other things happening, but there's 10,000 other things happening. So it's kind of hard to see which enemies, like, I don't know, is that, oh, that's a sign crab. I thought that crab might have attacked me. You know? I can't tell. So purple crabs are friendly. Okay, it just sounds like I'm squeegeeing a window.
Mission success.
That was how I defeated the king crab? Oh, okay then. I missed one item, guys. 1 KRYSTAL. Okay, I can't handle much more of this. Not too much more can be stomached.
The fierce and mighty King Crab is no match for Shamu. One last head bash, and the king is gone. There is no time to rest, even after such a challenge. Shamu discovers a passage that may lead him to his next journey.
Okay.
Follow the evil Kraken through that passageway. But do not get too close. Kraken crystals form from the Kraken's ink. But be careful. Until the ink crystals... And don't forget, when you fall far behind the Kraken, swim into the blue clouds of turbulence. Follow the Kraken closely to complete this mission.
Warp tunnels. Those are warp tunnels. When you pass through them, you can't actually collect crystals. Those are poisonous, but only if they don't have a crystal in them. If there's a crystal in them, then they're good. Okay, so when you go through a warp tunnel, it's Bullet Bill from Mario Kart, basically. You have minimal, if any, control over your movement. What is that clusterfuck of a camera angle? So you just have to, you know, just pass through. And have fun not controlling your character for a minute. Objective complete, mission failure. Objective complete, mission failure.
Follow the Kraken closely to complete this mission.
I don't think I can do much more of this, guys. The only positive, yeah, someone in chat just said, imagine this with motion controls. The only positive I can think of for this game so far is that I don't have to wave my arm around like a fucking cheerleader. Like, I can at least use a controller. I don't have to do motion controls. I'm good. That's something. But I have to follow the crack hunt to its lair. And I can't touch its squidding spaghetti. And I have to go through its warp farts. And, you know, none of this is any fun. Nice camera. Nice camera. Prevented me from getting to the warp tunnel. You failed to collect the crystals. Fuck this game. Shamu's Deep Dish Adventures. Who made this shit? Cosmin Hisu. Goddamn Cosmin. I knew it was him. Bogdan? Fucking Bogdan. Brindusa. You know, I know all these guys. You know, I know Raluca. Some good guys on that team. Mihai. Chad Schilling. You can actually change the camera position from the fucking menu. Okay, guys. Well, we're done with Shovelware Showcase. Club Schilling. We're done with Shovelware Showcase. I have to say, of these 4 games, the worst was Shamu. Between the tutorials that lasted forever, the awful controls, the really, really bad graphics, the, not even graphics, just the aesthetics were terrible. It was just awful. Really, it was awful all around. Minimal redeeming features, except the fact that there's a Kraken in the game. But I got a good laugh out of it, and I think even though it was the worst of the 4 games, it was also my favorite of the 4 games because of how fucking funny it was. And it was like, you know, like when things are they're just given to you in life, and you're just like, whoa, well, that's a gift. That's cool, you know. And you don't really have to put too much effort into something, and then the good thing just happens. In this case, that was this game. It was really easy to make fun of, and I enjoyed it very much. So it was both my favorite and my least favorite of the night. Space Camp was the most competent, also kind of boring, but it was competent. Spy Game was just non-functional most of the time at best, and boring at worst. And I don't even remember. I literally cannot even remember the first game I played. Oh, Jerry Rice and his dog football thing. That was it was funny. It was pretty painful. It was bad. All of it was bad. All of it was bad. What am I saying? I didn't get an email back from Mike about those questions about the shovelware thing. So, you know, maybe we won't find out until another time. So there might be a little bit more streaming. What time is it? It's 2:15. I could probably stream a little bit more. Why don't you guys hang out? Let me think about what I want to stream next. I might do another variety thing. Something good, but something not the usual. You know, something I don't normally do. I don't think I'm going to do Final Fantasy VII tonight. Well, then again, I'm at the Gold Saucer. I could probably do some. Give me just like 3 minutes. I'll take just a very, very short break, and I'll be back, and we will continue with a bit more streaming. Maybe another half hour, 45 minutes of streaming to make up for the lost time earlier. Thank you to my ISP for somehow bringing my upload speeds down to about 100 kilobytes a second. I think this GIF will be appropriate for my BRB, and I'll see you guys in, let's see, just a few minutes. Now I'm going to put on a song real quick. that I really, really love, and a song that gets that whole theme correct. You know, the one of the ocean and sea life. So this is what that game wanted to be. Be right back.